Alright, we are back. Before I start, actually, I think it's... How's it looking on your end? Is it too zoomed in? I almost feel like it is. From what I'm seeing on my end. Okay, good. Okay, so once again, this is Super Mario World, remade for the Game Boy Advance. So one neat thing you can actually do is... Yeah, this kind of is... This can be Luigi World if you wanted it to be. Since, yeah, you can freely select between Mario and Luigi. Has a lot of the same voiceovers from the previous game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm a big fan of the audio. It sounds noticeably different. Obviously, due to the Game Boy Advance's sound hardware not quite being as good as the Super NES. Because of the lack of buttons, you press R to do the spin jump, which can make the controlling it a little unusual. Yep, this game was the debut of Yoshi to the series. Pretty much become a breakout character of his own, and even getting his own series after this. Otherwise, I don't think this game changes too much from the original game, not in the ways that Mario Advance did changes to Mario 2. Another thing I know they did do was they put in the Yoshi coins and made it like a collection side quest, as also an added challenge you can do. There's Yoshi. Yoshi arguably breaks the game in some places. Well, he definitely makes the game quite a bit easier, since you can take an extra hit when you're on him, and you don't really suffer much of a penalty as long as you can get back on him in time. Yeah, it was pretty nice how they were able to take like the multiple other Super NES games as well that they were able to put on the Game Boy Advance. Like this, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Those were all ones that I have and played quite a bit, especially in the GBA days. The only one game that I missed the most not having on GBA would in fact be Super Metroid. But maybe that game was a little bit too much to put on a GBA cart. The internal... Oh yeah, I believe I did see that. Yeah, that was... Oh, no, Yosh! Aw. Bastard. I should have brought... Probably no point in coming here without Yoshi. Since can't really deal with the Pokies any other way. Whoa, game, don't freak out on me. Star is breaking the game in more ways than one. And oh my god, that... What is up with that? With that music for it? Damn. Ear Rape Central. Oh yeah, there were also the, yeah, they had, what was it, the NES Classic line. Several of the, we haven't done Luigi yet. But, yeah, several of... I have, Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, and Castlevania for my, from that line. He had several others. But, like the original Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong. Some of them I thought were kind of pointless because, especially since they charged like a full, they charged almost as much as like a full, like retail GBA game for like ports of the NES games. I wasn't sure if that was worth it, but except for those ones that I point out that I have. There was Metroid, but you can also... That one's kind of pointless because Metroid Zero Mission already has the original Metroid on it. Luigi, by the way, controls like he does in, like in Lost Levels, where he jumps higher but has, like very little traction, like he's on ice. I think even his fireballs behave differently. They bounce much higher. Oh, gee. That screech when you throw them in the lava. Brutal. Oh, Iggy's not demented anymore, he's crazed? Was demented too harsh a word, or did people just not know what demented meant? And here's our other big game breaker. This awesome cape, which pretty much, if you're good at controlling it, just lets you fly over most of the levels. By the way, one other thing about Luigi that's worth pointing out is the fact that I know they did this first in the All-Stars version that came with Super Mario World, but... Oops. But Luigi does have his own sprite set and everything. He's not just a palette swap of Mario like he was in the original Super NES title. Right, that was... They didn't change that either. The colors of the Koopalings, like... They... Oh, that's different. Some of these multi-coin blocks have... just all of them spew out at once. But yeah, like they made the Koopalings were different colors in this game than what how they normally are in other games. Like in Iggy's case, he's supposed to be green and have like almost rainbow colored hair. Here they made him gray. Morton's supposed to be gray, but they made him green instead. Ludwig they made yellow, and so on and so forth. Oops. Oops, was this the... Yeah, that was the pipe I needed. Or, well... Actually... I need Yoshi, don't I? Oh, wait a second, maybe not. Oops, wrong way. Damn it. This probably is... Since I'm hoping I can complete the whole game within this stream, I'm not gonna 100% this one, like getting all of the exits and everything. But I still want to beat it all the way through without using the Star World to warp. Headbang in there to the music. Like how the green switch blocks now give you cape feathers, and then the yellow ones have super mushrooms. Always found it odd that the red and blue ones don't give you anything. I would have expected at the very least that the red ones would give you a fire flower, and maybe the blue one's a star. Though that might be a little OP. Oh yeah, about the palette limitations and Link and Agnum in Link to the Past. Link with his having pink hair in that one, and then Agnum overall looked very different. It seemed than his concept art. That was one thing they did change in the GBA version of Link to the Past, at least with at least making Link's hair blonde again. Oh, they're not the same thing. Yeah, original or yeah, official artwork. That's not the same as concept art, I take it. Oh god, that man, the sound channels in this are kind of some of them are kind of atrocious compared to the SNES. Nice. Got access to the top secret area. Just gives you everything. And you can return here as many times as you want to restock on anything you need. Nice. I think you have to get at least 30 coins, and then one of these green star blocks. Then that gives you a 1-up. That wasn't the right path to complete the level. Of course, as everyone's aware, these ghost houses have known for having some confusing paths sometimes. Then, of course, in Super Mario Maker, people went way overboard with some of the way they sometimes make ghost houses. And this really breaks Yoshi anytime he can get his mouth around a blue shell. So then he can fly. That was close. Again, the curse of the draw distance. He does swallow it after a while, but as long as he can find some ground and have him spit it out and then eat it once again. Even some of the Mega Man games have different color sprites from the artworks. Yeah, that's true. Cutman being one of the more noticeable ones, being orange in most of his original art, but more of a magenta in the actual games. Now we got these flashing shells that do pretty much give Yoshi any one of his powers. Cause little tremors like the yellow shells do. The fire when he does spit it out. You don't like Castlevania games pre-Symphony of the Night? You prefer it in the style of Symphony of the Night, like with the open world exploration, or Metroidvania, as I know Jason hates hearing it called as. I know, like the classic platformers, they are known for being hella difficult. And Morton's pretty much a total wimp. Even easier than Iggy, if you ask me. One nice thing they add here is it actually says Mario and Luigi. The Super NES version just says Mario, even if you were to have Luigi do all the work. That's a very bizarre rendition of the Vanilla Dome music. Almost, it sounds like it's even in a different key. The Danky Kang and Ataria high score guys. Never even heard of them, I don't think. Oh yeah, I did hear that about Billy Mitchell, the guy with the record high score on Donkey Kong. Was it his I guess I heard there was some sort of controversy. I guess did he I guess his high score wasn't legitimate or something, and so he's basically just his record's been redacted or something like that. He used save states in an emulator. Okay. Oh, damn it! Again, the freaking draw distance continues to haunt me. Oh yeah, Dragster. I heard about that controversy as well. Again, something very similar. Todd Rogers was the dragster guy. Yeah, guy said he got a time of 5.51, which is literally impossible. Haven't seen it yet. Yeah, for this month I picked a game based on an anime that was pre-2000. I should send Luigi to the ghost house. That'd be appropriate, right? Well, oh shit. Oh yeah, speaking of games for the GBA that were ported from Super NES games. I know one game that another game that I would have really liked to have gotten that Japan got it but we didn't was Earthbound. There was a compilation cart that had both Mother 1 and 2 on it even. But once again, only came out in Japan. Just like Mother 3, which we're still waiting on at least an official localization. Gepix. It's a non-existent 70s anime that even has commercials halfway through, as well as an anime opening song. Oh, so it's a game that's like done in the style of a 1970s anime. Okay, that's interesting. I have a game on Steam that's actually very similar to that called Super Robot Volkaiser or something like that. It too, it's very similar in that it's done in like the style of one of those old, like an old 1970s anime. At least evokes a lot of it's a shooter, but it evokes a lot of that like imagery and style and motifs and whatnot. I always found it funny that this is the only time we see piranha plants. Like the classic piranha plants is these ones are upside down. And only in a few levels. Otherwise we just see the jumping ones. Shit, shit. Endless bullet bills in this level. Oh, shit. Thought I could jump on it. Oh, shit. Mega Man X Legacy Collection gain a unique boss run mode. That's what it looks like. That's what they seem to imply in the trailer anyways. Oh, that wasn't smart. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Mighty Number 9 Mega Man X Remaster, when? Well, I think we both commented before that Mighty Number 9 feels a little bit more like a Mega Man X game than a classic Mega Man anyways. What with its emphasis on dashing. Isn't it funny, the 180 that we've seen? Everyone, like I said, everyone's opinion of Capcom was at an all-time low for a while, and then along comes Keiji Inafune, announces Mighty Number 9, and everyone sees him as like the savior, basically. That he's going to revitalize it with the spiritual sequel and whatnot, and then Mighty Number 9 comes out. Almost everyone hated it. And then Capcom has announced Mega Man 11, and everyone's opinion of them has turned right around since then. Like, almost a complete paradigm shift there. Yes, game, I did find the red and green switches. Oh yeah, should have brought Yoshi at this level. He'd get the wings there, which essentially would clear would have cleared the level for him. Oh, leave without me. Oh. No. Oh, that's new. He didn't actually eat him. He just he doesn't do that with all enemies though. Right, long established that Inafune wasn't a game designer, but a character designer. Okay, I was gonna say. There. It's like he's often credited with being like the creator of the Mega Man series. Where that's not entirely true, which he himself has admitted in interviews. World 4 is pretty short if you don't take any of the secret paths. Oops. Was reading the chat, wasn't watching where I was going. So-and-so... Oh, Yuki-chan's Papa. Yeah, that's the man behind Mega Man. It feels pretty random whether you actually get the one-ups from these. In the Super NES game, it was almost guaranteed if you hit him with the cape, but not this time. Oh. That's something new that's something they added to this. I don't think it had that checkpoint in the original game. this way. Ludwig. I love how these cutscenes just get more and more bizarre. Yeah, I guess Ludwig got demoted after Super Mario 3, after he was claimed in that game to be the leader of the Koopalings. If I could make a robot master, what would it be? You know, I've actually come up with some robot master ideas. Like, I know I came up with a Blast Man at one point. And up. Oh wow. Oh wow, the music actually slows down when you pick up the balloon. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I actually want to go this way, though. I know I made a... Back to the Robot Masters, I know I had made one with... I had thought of one with like a sort of a Grim Reaper design. Wasn't quite sure what to call it, though. I thought there was like one with like a time-based one with I thought of a time-based one with like more like a sort of like a traffic light motif with like, you know, red for stop, yellow for slow, green for fast, something like that. This annoying-ass water level. And going for the blue switch palace means the secret exit to it is almost at the end of the level, so I have to go through this whole thing twice. Another added checkpoint that wasn't in the original game. I always rather liked how all the songs in this game's soundtrack shared the same motif, same leitmotif there. I like it when they do like that. Also, that putting that Rip Van Fish right there in what looks like a wall at first glance that you can go through, yeah, might have made this secret a lot more blatant. Did not do that right. I shouldn't have hit those switches at the same time. This being a water level's bad enough, but these urchins force you to do a lot of waiting when they move out of the way. Yoshi can't eat him either. Throwing like a block or a shell or something at him is one of the few ways to kill him besides a star. There's a chuck down there that's going to wake up all the Rip Van Fish, so eat as many as we can beforehand. Oh yeah, that's a good point. They fixed Yoshi's arms in this. I think they were like yellow or something in the Super NES game, which looked a little off. Now, I know in this, I have to get the secret exit to reach the castle. And to get that, I have to make it to the end of the level with Yoshi. Oh wait, I didn't have to get to the end with Yoshi. I'm thinking of a... Okay, I'm thinking of a different level. I just had to make it to the end big so I could spin jump through those blocks. Another new checkpoint, which I'm very grateful for in this case, since don't want to have to do that. Don't want to have to do that platform bit again. Do I prefer the concept of Robot Masters or Mavericks? Maybe I like both, but maybe maybe I'll veer a little bit more towards Robot Masters. Yeah, and Roy there, he's supposed to be red, but they make him gray instead of Morton. Yeah, otherwise he does fight the exact same as Morton. Only difference is his is that the walls close in a little bit to make the room smaller. The Dino Torches Yoshi can spit back out now, too. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. This ghost house can be... What? This ghost house can be pretty difficult. Thanks to this guy. Though because of the smaller screen, we never actually see the Lackaboo on screen. Oops. Keep these guys on screen too. They become blocks when you face them, which you need to get up to the exit. This one has an assortment of different the RNG level. Not completely RNG, but it does have different screens that you can get sent to. I think the deciding factors are things like how quickly you got there and how many coins you collected. Varying factors like that. Which can make finding the secret exit a little bit of a pain if you don't know the conditions you have to meet. Yoshi? Oh. You had to do that right in front of the pipe, didn't you? Alright, this is another one where we have to find the secret exit to progress. We need to keep the cape and hopefully Yosh until the end. Okay, so that exit's pretty much fake. If you complete it, you just go around in a circle. It takes you nowhere. You have to go over here to the actual exit. I don't know what the deal is with the hit detection on these blocks. Oh yeah, sometimes Weech just jumps right through them. First actual fortress. The other one's being part of the secret paths. Too bad. I like how you even get, like, molten chocolate here instead of lava. That's one fondue you don't want to be part of. Favorite Maverick? Real. So much for that plan. Probably, for me, it would probably be Magnus Centipede. So, this is the same fortress boss in all the fortresses. Trent Reznor here. Oh shit. Yeah, considering that the Koopalings are named after musicians, it's probably likely that that's what Reznor here was named after too. Interesting to see them make a comeback in New Super Mario 2. After being absent for so long after this. Can I guess Scarlet's favorite Maverick? Oh shit. Oh. Yosh. Oh! You did me dirty, Yosh! This is what that's the gratitude you're gonna give me for when I'm on my way to save you. Chocolate fondue. I always those weird diagonal platforms I always thought kind of looked like almost like watermelon slices for whatever reason. I'm gonna guess Scarlet's favorite Maverick is Metal Sharp Layer. Yeah, Yoshi was doing what I'm used to Rush doing in my Mega Man videos. Springboard doesn't quite get me up there. Oh, Overdrive Ostrich. don't know what the deal is with all that screen flicker. Huh, even the Spinies. I'm assuming that that's the just the emulator wanting to mess up. I'm not sure if VBA is the most stable emulator ever. It is the best one for playing Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, though. That was... Better actually focus on this instead of talking. Up. No! Up. Be free, Yosh. Yeah, he is... Ostrich is a fun one to fight Buster only. Am I using version 1.8 or version 2.0? It says here at version 23.2. At least the window up top there. Oh shit. Oh. First part of this castle is going to be Grinder Mania. Oh, thought I could make it. Oh! I thought I had Mercy Invincibility. Long enough to grab that. Bastard. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna go here and grab... Should be able to grab a power-up. There we go. Okay, we can still do that. And do I... Okay, good, I do keep my power-ups. I was going to say, more recent Super Mario games seem to have caught on to players, like, going to a previous level, grabbing a power-up, and then just exiting and coming back. Like, doing the quick exit there. So, they actually made it so... If you do that, then you don't get to take your power-up with you. You would have to, unless you actually beat it up, well, so much for that. But you would have to beat it, like, you'd have to actually beat the level to take the power-up with you. of this section. Whatever. We got made to the checkpoint finally. Luigi's floatier controls are making this a little harder also. Oh, that was close. Oh, heck. Mario, can we tag you back in? And then I was used to playing with Luigi's jumping style, and I throw myself in a pit. Terrific. Okay. Now, Wendy. Fight is pretty much like Lemmy's. Except with two of these potabos bouncing around. There we go. Just had to be patient there, rather than try and go for a quick kill. Some of the other Koopalings had that soundbite too of that, like, yeah, like a raptor cry when you defeat them. At least Iggy and Lemmy did as well. The only ghost level you can bring Yoshi to. Oh, no! Yosh! Well, that didn't last as long as I had hoped. right? Right? The ghosts are all surprised, motherfucker, right there. And they pop in. Alright. Getting ready for the final main world, not counting the two secret worlds. First we got giant mole maze. Ouija's floatier jump actually comes in handy for a couple of those. Up. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. No! Oh. Jeez. Oops. Oh, damn it, Ouija. There we go. At this rate, I'm gonna hit the one-up cap before we're done here. Screen, thank you. Oh, oh, you cheater! Yeah, go back and. Oh. Wait, other way. Oh, I think that's the exit down there. Oh. Oh God. Now that. Oh, whoa, hey. Okay, we can just do this if you want. Do want Mario for this. Whoa! Oh, hi! Hi! Bye! Another instance I should have had the foresight to bring Yoshi here. Grab those wings and skip all this BS. fast so you don't get crushed. Okay. And then if I were going for the secret exit, they pretty much force you to go through this segment twice. Because it's at the other end of all this. All right. There should be oh no and why did you ROM hacks. What would those be? Huh, they add some extra sound effects to those timer platforms, too. Oh, based on BS moments, as I tend to say those when something happens. True. When am I doing Golden Sun? I don't know. Not really a game I was planning on doing, at least not anytime soon. Level with these bastard chucks. Throw rocks at you. Going for the secret exit. This is the level where you would need to make it all the way to the end with Yoshi, which is easier said than done with all those chucks. Yeah, that would be why. Damn it. Yeah, Golden Sun does take a while to get going. Okay, I think... Okay, I can at least sort of scroll the screen a little bit. See where I'm going? If you hold the L button and the directional pad, that's one way you can combat the whole draw distance issue. Very elaborate snake platform segment. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Oh, and he trapped the mushroom on the other side. Alright. Whew. The sequel with all the different characters was kind of meh. For the sequel, don't you have to like it has a thing where when you complete the first game, because it's basically like at least like a 2-part game. It's that was something I didn't like about Golden Sun. It kind of felt like one game for the price of 2, because the first game just kind of ends abruptly, and then it's like then you gotta buy the sequel, and then you get like a code you have to enter into the second game in order to carry over like your progress, XP and character-wise from the first, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we're at Bowser's, though. Kind of nice of him to give us a choice of paths we can take. I forget what's behind each, so... Ah, yes, this one's... This weird little maze with the curtains. A bunch of mech Koopas. Oh. Yeah, some of them are drop down, but not all of them, you son of a bitch. What's this one? Oh, no. Oh. Come on. Can we make it? Can we make it? Run! Aw. What's door number 1? Oh, no. This. We don't want 5. 6, I'm pretty sure, is, if I recall, is an underwater area. And this one's a whole lot of Bowser statues. Hello again, ninjas. Is there... Oh, it must be the backdoor path that gives you a checkpoint before the end, even though that makes no sense. The graphics overall are much brighter usually than in like Game Boy Advance. They tend to have made them a lot brighter just to compensate for the screen on the original model Game Boy Advance, because it still wasn't backlit or anything. So it could sometimes be really hard to see the screen. God damn it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do the whole level over again, aren't I? Let me, complete draught of power-ups, too. Up. Get me. Can I get a level where I can just get a quick, easy power-up at the beginning? Okay, that's more like it. What about this level? Okay, that's better. Okay. Door number 2 is just this. easy enough. And then so is this segment, actually. Alright. Hopefully this does it. You're right, Bowser also had a few other coloration issues in the Super NES game. Oh my... Really? There we go. Okay. This is the part I don't like with the flames. I can't seem to position myself between them either. There we go. That's better. There we go. They seem to have reworked Peach's sprite a little bit too. It does look better in this version. Okay, we got it. You're gonna count our score first? Alright. Again, nice that gives credit to Luigi too in this ending. Again, Luigi got no respect in the original game, even if he did all the work. And include him in the ending here. After having been ignored for so many years, Nintendo finally does Luigi a solid. Kind of noble. Also, nice that they made the eggs different colors in this version, rather than all of them being yellow. I don't know about Robin over Batman. I have seen some people who do like Tails over Sonic, and I mean, and I know plenty of people like Proto Man over Mega Man and Zero over X. And again, they give us a slideshow of the enemies in the game. As far as Robin's concerned, I think just about everybody likes any one of the Teen Titans over Robin too. Some of these guys I realize we haven't seen because they only appear in the secret levels that we never went to in this playthrough. Raven is amazing, and you can talk Starfire into anything. Wink. Right? Torpedo Ted, get it? Yeah, I do, because there were Bullet Bill, Torpedo Ted, Bill and Ted. Yeah. All right. Well then, I think I made really good time with that and the last playthrough, so I think I'll call this a stream. Thank you everyone for watching, especially Noble and Scarlet, my two regulars. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everyone.